Hello, my name is Stephen Webster, and I am a construction manager with Sycamore Construction Inc. Today, my team and I will be discussing bid preparations and considerations for the new Firestone store proposed for construction at 7495 Mentor Avenue, located in Mentor, Ohio. If awarded this project, I will be the construction manager during the duration of construction. I will be responsible for maintaining leadership, management, and support required to ensure construction activities are executed to meet the owner's goals and objectives, to include ensuring a safe, efficient, and cost-effective delivery of work. The scope of work is considered the complete construction of the entire service center, with an 1,186 square foot showroom, a 682 square foot accessory area, a 3,930 square foot service area, and a 1,732 square foot inventory area, as well as a 192 square foot used inventory area. The total estimated price of $1,701,325 is based on the efforts needed to execute the proposed design for the above-mentioned facilities. A detailed breakdown of costs is included in the budget spreadsheet included in the bid submittal package. The project scope was established using the contract documents consisting of drawings stamped and approved by an engineer of record, as well as approved for construction specification documents generated by various designers in their respective disciplines. General and architectural design was conducted and produced by SGA Design Group. Structural design was conducted and produced by Wallace Engineering. Mechanical, electrical, plumbing, and fire protection design was produced by Acertus Consulting Group. And the civil design was produced by CEI Engineering. In our bid submittal package, you will find an enclosed budget sheet with estimations provided on design produced by the aforementioned designers. A log of contract documents will be enclosed, which lists the documents used for the generation of the bid package. If there's an update to the design or an alternative designer is to be used, the bid produced by Sycamore Construction Inc. may need to be reviewed and updated to accommodate any deviation in the original design. The individuals presenting today are the proposed construction management team members that will be administering the scope of work for this project. Mobilization on this project would take place the last week of May 2016, with construction starting shortly after. All major concrete work is anticipated to finish by the second week of August 2016. Structural steel erection is anticipated to begin around the second week of August 2016. A punch list generation is anticipated to take place the last week of October, allowing for a completion date of October 30th, 2016. The next presenter is a member of our safety management team, Mr. Travis Newbeck.
Thank you, Stephen. Hello, my name is Travis Newbeck, and I'm a field safety manager with Sycamore Construction Inc. Here at Sycamore Construction Inc., we have built our business by taking pride in our work. This includes making safety a top priority. The safety and health of our employees and trade partners comes before anything else. Sycamore Construction Inc. has a dedicated team of construction safety and health specialists dedicated to the planning, enforcement of safety and health policies. As the project owner, you can rest assured that all local, state, and federal safety and health regulations are strictly enforced on all Sycamore Construction Inc. project sites. Prior to beginning any work on site, each trade partner will be required to submit a job hazard analysis to the Sycamore Construction Safety Manager. Job hazard analysis will include the scope of work to be performed, potential safety risks or hazards, safety controls, risk mitigation steps, and a list of competent employees that will be present on site. Each employee will be required to sign in and out each day. This will be how we track who is on site in case of an emergency. Once a week, a member of the Sycamore Construction Safety Team will be on site to hold a toolbox talk. In this meeting, a topic that is relevant to the work being performed will be discussed, and safety procedures for the topic will be covered. In this meeting, any employee safety concerns can be brought forth and discussed. Mandatory attendance to the weekly safety meeting is required. Remedial safety training and counseling will be given to individuals that continually display unsafe work practices. Continued unsafe behavior will not be tolerated and will lead to dismissal from the project site. OSHA has identified 4 primary causes of work site injury and death. They are referred to by industry as the fatal 4. They include falls, struck by object, electrocutions, and caught in between. To mitigate the danger of high-risk work, special emphasis will be placed on these activities. For falls, anyone working over 6 feet off the ground must be 100% tied off at all times. Safety rails will be constructed for all leading edges and any openings above 6 feet. To mitigate struck by activities, all material handling must be closely monitored, and special attention must be made while steel is being erected. To prevent electrocutions, lockout and tagout procedures will be very strictly enforced. All live cords and outlets must be inspected daily. To prevent caught in and caught between accidents, all heavy machinery must be inspected daily for proper safety controls, including an operable reverse alarm. Sycamore Construction Inc. will keep a record of all safety and health incidents related to the project. A copy of the safety deficiency tracker and OSHA required posters and forms will be located in the job trailer. Our next presenter is Joshua Cox. He will be conducting code and quality monitoring for the project.
Thank you, Travis. My name is Joshua Cox, and I'm the Field Quality Manager for Sycamore Construction, Inc. The contract documents require field verifications to be made by the contractor to verify compliance with contract documents. As the general contractor, I would be working on behalf of Sycamore Construction, Inc. to ensure that the subcontracted work is compliant with code and design. Any non-compliant items will be communicated to you, the owner, as required by the contract documents. As the quality representative for Sycamore Construction, Inc., I will monitor construction activities to ensure compliance with code. I will establish and enforce hold points for AHJ inspections required for the final certificate of occupancy. The construction management team will coordinate directly with the local building official and its designated deputies, inspectors, and auditors. You, the owner, will be notified when we are approaching a specific hold point, allowing you to be a part of the AHJ inspection process. The construction manager and myself will accompany the AHJ representative on all building department inspections to ensure fairness, as well as to physically witness the inspection for documentation purposes, which will be needed when procuring the certificate of occupancy. There are 6 major inspection types that the building department will conduct during construction. They are as follows: footing and foundation inspections, concrete slab and underfloor inspections, frame inspections, lath or gypsum board inspections, fire resistant penetrations, and building services equipment inspections. The way the building code is written, the building official has the ability to determine the extent of the inspection for items regulated by the building code. Essentially, the building official can be as thorough as they deem fit to satisfy themselves that the building code is being followed. That is why it is essential to have a professional construction management team overseeing the construction of your new project. As stated in the contract documents, the owner will employ the services of 1 or more special inspectors to provide special inspections required during construction. The Ohio Building Code requires these special inspections for reinforced concrete, structural steel bolting, welding, soles, structural masonry, and fireproofing. As the project construction management representative, Sycamore Construction, Inc. does provide additional oversight and coordination services for special inspections activities on behalf of the owner. This is an option that does not incur an added expense from Sycamore Construction, Inc. However, there is an added expense paid to the subcontractor doing their work. It would be significantly cheaper and far more efficient to allow Sycamore Construction, Inc. to retain the special inspection firm on the owner's behalf to avoid having to pay for a project management team from the special inspections firm. However, in the end, it is up to the owner to decide. It should be noted that complications with or failure to perform the required special inspections gives the authority having jurisdiction the ability to deny a certificate of occupancy until the issues have been resolved. Since special inspections relate directly to the building structure, this could mean significant demolition of the building to accommodate the inspection. Certificate of occupancy complications can be avoided by allowing our field safety manager to coordinate the special inspection activities. During the commissioning phase, Sycamore Construction Inc. will coordinate closely with the equipment vendors and subcontractors to ensure the building services are appropriately commissioned. A comprehensive punch list will be generated and shared with you, the owner, during the final phase of the project to ensure that all final completions are made. Finally, a comprehensive turnover package to include inspection reports, test reports, catalog data, and any other submittal required by the project contract documents. Our next presenter is going to be Junior Abraham. He will be covering the field execution aspect of the project.
Thank you, Josh. Hello, my name is Junior Abraham, and I am the construction superintendent with Sycamore Construction Inc. If awarded the contract to build the new Firestone facility, I will be the project superintendent overseeing the field execution of the work. My overall responsibility as construction superintendent is to manage the field execution of construction activities to meet the project's quality, schedule, and progress plans in accordance with the design documents and specifications. I will monitor all subcontractor work productivity and progress against the project schedule. I will ensure that the subcontractors are executing the work to make the progress required to meet the schedule. Any problems identified that will inhibit our ability to make the schedule will be communicated directly to you, the owner. There are 4 critical controls that Sycamore Construction Inc. has identified for project superintendents. They are described as follows. Safety. All self-performed and subcontractor work cannot proceed without a safety plan that addresses the critical steps necessary to perform the job and what steps are taken to either mitigate or eliminate all identified hazards. Work safety plans are reviewed by me, the construction manager, and the site safety manager before work is allowed to proceed. Unplanned work is not authorized on Sycamore Construction Inc. project sites. Cost control. Cost begins to get out of control when the failure to plan is compensated with overtime. Overtime is not a legitimate way to bring a project back into schedule. Most often, these practices results in budget overruns. It is not fair to you, the owner, to agree upon a price just to find out that you must spend more money at the end of the project to get it completed. Schedule. It is important to hold subcontractors accountable for start dates. The nature of construction is that there are activities that must take place before other activities can begin. A clear plan of work is crucial to developing a schedule. A well-planned schedule is an important communication tool for all stakeholders. You, as the owner, undoubtedly have operations-based goals that you would like to execute to meet the demands of your business. We understand your position, and we will work with everyone involved to make your goals a reality. Quality. If the building cannot pass an inspection, the previous critical controls were done for nothing. Our construction management team understands that the project is not finished until you, the owner, has a certificate of occupancy in your hand. We will do our part to make sure this happens on time and without issue. There are 3 proposed muster points located at this project site. Muster point number 1 is located at the northwest corner of the lot, adjacent to the construction parking area. Muster point 2 is located at the northeast corner of the lot, adjacent to the material staging area. Muster point number 3 is located at the southwest corner of the lot. Construction offices are located at the southeast portion of the lot, with the break area immediate adjacent to the construction offices. At all muster points, employees will gather with the direct supervisor, and from there we will verify that everyone on the site is present and remain until the area is considered safe to return to work. The proposed logistics plan can be changed to accommodate the owner's needs throughout the length of the project. Thank you for your time. The next presenter is going to be Neelan Harrison. He will be covering the project estimation and suggested alternatives.
Thank you, Junior. Hello, everyone. My name is Harrison Neelan, and I am one of the project field controllers for Sycamore Construction, Inc. My primary responsibility as the project field controller revolves around the coordination of material purchases for specific projects that we are to complete. I work in conjunction with the on-site construction manager or the project superintendent in determining materials and necessities. For the estimation and alternates part of this project, I spent a great deal of time evaluating subcontractor proposals to determine which would provide the most cost-effective means of completing their individual scopes of work. In addition to subcontractor selection, I also provided estimates on most of the work to be completed in-house. A large part of the estimating was done in sync with the creation of our project schedule. I coordinated project tasks with our scheduler to set milestones and define the critical path to project completion. It was also requested that specific unit prices be submitted for this project, including importing soil, exporting soil, removal and replacement of material in place, rock removal, concrete paving, and the installation of a few different types of piping. The alternates considered for implementation within this project are directly correlated with Bridgestone's recent announcement regarding their desire to expand their use of renewable energy and develop eco-friendly stores. SunPower E-Series panels will be used to help cut the overall costs of electricity and should pay for themselves within the next 2 to 3 years. Ceramic window film was also selected for this establishment to help cut the costs of cooling and heating. Another alternate proposed by Sycamore Construction Inc. is an $18,000 special inspection by DHDC Engineering Incorporated. These tests and inspections will observe the fabrication, erection, and placement of components and materials of critical connections with regard to the structural integrity of the building. These inspections will ensure compliance with the code for the construction of this facility. In conclusion, Sycamore Construction Inc. is happy to provide this bid submittal of $1,701,325. With alternates included, the total price is $1,850,338. We hope that you consider the quality design elements and future cost savings in our proposed alternate pricing. Thank you for your time. I will now turn the floor back over to our construction manager, Stephen Webster.
Thank you, Neelan. In closing, our construction management team excels at managing complex projects. We believe in thorough planning to achieve cost and schedule goals, not simply throwing resources at a problem. We believe that the customer engagement is crucial for everyone's success. We believe in sustainable business practices. That is to say, what is good for the owner is in the end good for Sycamore Construction Inc. As your business endeavors grow, we want to be your partner for not only this project, but any projects you may have in the future. We are in the business of building relationships as much as we are in the business of constructing buildings. I would like to thank everyone at Bridgestone for their time and consideration. Our team has prepared a final bid submittal package for your review. If there are any further questions or concerns regarding the project, please feel free to reach out to me directly. Thank you.